Well, how the hell are you? How is everybody keeping? I hope everybody's well. I haven't seen anybody in ages. I haven't been chatting to anybody in ages. Yeah, I just haven't been live. So, how's everybody getting on with the weather? It's uh it's kind of quite windy here today. I could keep chatting, but there's nobody here at the minute, so I think I'll just hang on um and allow people to come in. Um Yeah, it was just a sort of spur of the moment kind of thing. I just decided I'd go live. Hang on a second. Well, I just could waffle here for a bit, but I'll just wait. Okay. Back in a sec. Just a second. Hell yeah. Okie dokie. So we have somebody here. How are you doing, Kiss? How's it going? Actually, I'm going to drop the link. If I can remember how to do this, I am so bad at remembering this crap. Ba 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 bum. No, not that one. Yeah, invite guest, copy. Yeah. Um, and okay, I'm gonna drop the link. There we go. Okay, so if anybody's around, come up for a chat because that's all we're going to do today. We're going to shoot the shit, have a chat with each other, and see what's happening, see what's going on. I tell you one thing, we've had warnings for weather like left, right, and centre, and I do know there's another storm coming in, but today is particularly bad. You know, it's the wind has blown a bloody gale. My dog has been going mental. The roof has been belting and banging. All sorts of weird and wonderful things going on, but sure. I suppose it's the time of the year as well, isn't it? So, what's been happening on the tubey tubes? I've been kind of busy, so I've been missing a lot of the goings on. I suppose everybody's ready for Christmas. I'm just kind of getting there. Oh, that's a bang upstairs. Beep beep, steady. Good boy. What was I going to say to you? Yes. Oh, yeah. Getting back to yesterday. Yesterday was not a fun day. Yesterday, was it yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day? But I'm fucking losing track of the days now, to be honest with you. I'm so busy. I'm trying to catch up with work and everything else that I feel like I'm running behind all the time. Anyway, so this new thing, okay, it seems that it was always there. If you're posting from Ireland, I don't know about the UK or anywhere else, but if you're posting any kind of perfume with hey MRH, how you doing? If you're posting anything with liquids like perfume, shower gel, makeup, even anything at all, creams, that's any kind of fluids, no, they won't send it. Oh, hang on a sec. Hello there. Hello, Mrs.
Oh, hola. Sorry, the only reason I've come up is because I'm too knackered to type. I can't even. I'm hanging, as you know.
Yeah, you have a bit of a sore head today, girly pop.
Oh, it's bad. I felt all right, and I've just walked the dog, and I feel as rough as a bear's ass. It's bad. Not been this drunk for a long time. Anyway, how are you?
I'm good. I was just letting people know about this new bullshit with the. I know it's Irish Post. I don't know about the UK or where else, but it's forbidden to post any kind of liquids. So if you're getting presents for people and you're posting them out of Ireland, please, 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 please don't buy fluids because or anything with a liquidy form because they will not send it for you. So and then you're going to pay like 70 odd quid or something like that to send
I, I nearly died when you showed us what the costs were for it. Was it
yeah,
DFL? D
DHL.
DH
Yeah,
DFL. Who's
close
DF?
enough.
Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, and FedEx, and the price is like 70 odd quid. What
I know.
That's
Hey,
ridiculous.
babe. Yeah, no, I know it's insane. Like, but it seems because I was talking to the girls yesterday, and it seems that That was sort of always there, but they never enforced it. But now it's being enforced. And funny thing is, when we were going to Crete in September, October, whenever it was, um, remember the fluid kind of thing, you couldn't bring fluids, and then they relaxed it, and then you were allowed to bring fluids, like say you're carrying a bottle of water or whatever. They didn't mind it, because I remember when we were going to, I don't know, wherever we were going at the beginning of the year, it was fine, you could carry your water through. But now again, this time, no, it's all enforced again. So I've no idea what's going on, whether they're expecting something.
I was just gonna say that. Is there some form of raised security alert?
That's what I was thinking. I think they're expecting something, because I just thought that, well, this is a bit, all of a sudden it was fine. It was not fine. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there was still checks there, like, but you're allowed to carry your bottle of water through, like, but now, no, absolutely not. It's back to the same thing again. No, nothing in your bag, no kind of clothes whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know.
What are you up to today then? What have you got planned? Or are you just kicking back and doing nothing?
Uh, Today, I was going to do loads of things today, but I'm just in one of those moods where I'm stuck. I'm sitting on the side and I'm looking at everything that I do, and I'm overwhelmed, so I'm stuck.
Oh, I know. Well, I'll tell you something. This is funny. So, well, I think it's funny. I think the washer had gone in my sink upstairs, in the hot tap. It
Yeah,
just wasn't coming out properly, and it wasn't the water pressure. So, being a typical woman and being a typical kind of Viking type woman, I decided to do the only thing that is good for fixing things, which is twat it with a hammer. So, I got the hammer, I twatted the tap. Because I twatted it that hard, it
oh,
jumped in
God.
the air. It's landed in the porcelain. I've got a huge fucking big hole in my sink now. So I was like, oh Jesus, what do I do? Okay, obviously I had Mr. Fella come in last night, so I thought there's
Yeah,
no time to get a plumber because I'm already up to my eyeballs. So I'll go and put a washing up bowl in it just to
yeah, yeah.
kind of, and that was fine until this morning. So obviously we had a lot to drink last night. He
Oh,
didn't
God.
know where he was half the time. I heard him in the bathroom and I could hear him running the tap, and he's obviously, brushing his teeth and before he comes back to bed for a bit.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
hear it going into the bowl, and I thought, yeah, no problem. And the next minute, I just hear this almighty slosh and him
Mm.
going, fucking hell, what's the matter? He went, I don't know, I've just done that. So he's put it in the bowl. He's then lifted the bowl up and tipped it into the sink, which has got a fucking big hole in it. So my bathroom floor, the carpet's sodding. I'm howling, laughing, and he was so apologetic. But I thought, you know what? In future, don't twat things with hammers. Get plumbers in. It would be much easier.
Yeah, especially when you have a few gargles on board. It's not the cleverest idea at all, is it?
I just, it was just, but I mean, yeah, it was bad enough. And the thing is, as well, I've cut my hand quite badly
Oh, you
because
did. How did you do that?
it was on the porcelain because you don't realize how sharp that stuff is.
It's like
Um,
razors. Porcelain is like razors when you get a cut from it.
yeah.
It like it can be so sharp that you mightn't even feel it when it happens.
No, I didn't. I just
Yeah,
saw blood everywhere, and I thought, what? And you know that fleshy, fatty pad at the bottom of your thumb
yeah.
where I've got it.
I
Oh,
love it.
so anyway,
Yeah,
that's my life.
that's brilliant. Well, I'm doing absolutely feck all today. I was yeah, one of the lads were saying to me, so you haven't gone live in ages. I was like, yeah, I don't really have very much to say. I mean, like, if I was over on COVID side now, you don't know his side of the community. I've plenty to say about that lot over there. Fucking plenty to say about them. They're all a bunch of bleeding nutbags. I swear to God, they're all like, they're not well in the head over there. Like.
I know, and I keep missing his. I mean, obviously, I've not been online for a bit, and I keep missing when Vids goes live.
Yeah,
Um,
the crap that they've put that poor man through, like, is just not even funny. And now the crap that they're doing to his girlfriend Mel, it's just horrible. Like, it
why are you
really,
doing it? And are those nutbags still sniffing around, acting like the best friends when they've caused a load of shit?
which nut bags
Oh,
now,
but
so many,
nutbags. The the the
the ones we know.
yeah, that
Yeah,
not yeah. One of them in particular who tries to insert herself in everything.
yeah, no, they packed up and fucked off.
Oh god. Yeah. There's the door. Off you fuck.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. They
Christ.
weren't getting any joy out of us, so yeah, nobody was minding them or noticing them, so they weren't very happy, I would imagine, and pissed off. So happy days.
Yeah, I was thinking of going live myself today. I can't. I've got, yeah, my head hanging. I had loads of good things though, because I've got a good story that I want to tell, but you just need to be in the right frame of mind.
Uh,
It's just a gossip, chew the fat type of day.
yeah, 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 yeah. No, this is just chewing the fat. But
Yeah.
yeah, so is it a paranormal story?
It's an unexplained. Do you remember the suspicious death cases that are found in America where they were claiming it was due to wild dogs, this, that, and the other.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
yeah, well, there's one occurred in Scotland.
No way.
Can you believe that the authorities are claiming it must be a really fucking pissed off badger to have
Yeah,
like killed
of
a woman? But yeah, what a load of shite. So
course.
I'm gonna talk through that one, but
Oh, I'd love. Yeah, I'm already interested. I'm hooked. I'm hooked.
yeah,
Yeah.
I might
So,
see if I get rid of my headache. I might come on later on, but I can't promise anything.
what was I going to say to you? Yeah, are we going to do Lep?
Oh what?
Are we going to do Lep Castle at all next
Oh,
year? I
sorry, I
would.
thought you said that. Yeah, yeah, I will.
I'd love to.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So this is. I'm sticking it out there. If only serious people now, like contact me or leave a message or leave a comment. Um, we're not into messing about and fucking about this. I mean, I've been there before. I know what's there, so I'm not tolerating any messing around because you will get hurt.
I know.
It's a very nasty entity there, and it's horrible. You know,
I know you were saying you wouldn't let me and Frida stay outside in the car. We all had to come in.
no, nobody on their own. That's the golden rule. Nobody on their own. It's
Yeah.
too easy to get picked off. I mean, we were all getting picked off one by one, and we were in groups for fuck's sake. Like, you know. And that was scary enough as it was, but she had her heart set on me, and Angela was like, our medium, Angie Freeland, she was saying, like, she said, yeah, you're just like a beacon of light to these things, like, they're just hovering, gravitating towards you, and it was like everywhere I go, they all seem to kind of come at me, so
Yeah.
she was like, oh, you've got a talent there, you should work. And I was like, no thanks.
Because didn't you have an issue with the elemental there?
That's, yeah, that was it. Yeah.
That's the one thing that I. Sorry, do you want to explain in case you
No,
people who
go
are
for it. Keep
listening don't know
chatting.
what it is? What about LEP?
Yeah, no, keep chatting.
Um, yeah, sorry. Just for anybody who doesn't know, LEP Castle is probably the most haunted. I reckon it's up there in the world category in the
It
top
is.
five, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Wiccan has done a ghost hunt stroke paranormal research night there, and it's
Mm.
quite a dangerous place, and you didn't have a good time, did you? So
No,
yeah.
I,
So obviously on the back of that we're thinking of doing it next year.
of course. No, I have been back. I told you.
Yeah.
Uh, everybody thought I was mental, but I was out with my friend. She had to go to the hospital. Sorry, is my sound okay? Here?
You're
Okay.
coming in and out. I'm missing every other word, but I can get what you're saying.
Okay. My apologies because the weather here, the wind
Mhm.
is really bad. Will I drop down and come back up again?
No, it's all right. You can hear you. It's just that you
It's
know.
crap.
I just realised it's Thanksgiving, isn't it?
Oh crap! I forgot about that. Happy Turkey Day, everybody.
Yeah. Happy Turkey Day.
Yeah.
I always like it on the 4th of July because they always say treacherous colonialist day
Oh jeez.
from England. Happy Traitors Day. I always do that to my friend Mario because he's over in, I always get he's in California, and he's an ex Army Ranger. He served in like the Second Gulf War and what have you. So he's a real patriot. Every time it's the 4th of July, he gets that Happy Traitors Day
Oh,
from England. It's like, fuck off. Sorry, any American people, I am only taking the mickey.
she is. Wagon. But Yeah. So anyway, myself and my friend were out in the car. She had to go to a hospital appointment, and I said I'd go with her. And we were near enough to, well, we were about half an hour, maybe an hour's drive. And I said, fuck it, come on, I have to do this. I have to go back. And she was looking at me like I had 10 heads. And I was like, no, no, come on, we're going, we're going. And you're coming in with me.
Oh God, no choice then.
Yeah. So anyway, we went, and it was just so happens Sean was outside, and he was, I think he was doing up the gate lodge. I think his daughter was moving home. I think he said there's a beautiful little gate lodge right at the gate as you come into the castle, and they were doing that up for her. And yeah, so you can feel. I could feel it. I didn't even know where the castle was because you can't see it when you're coming down the main road. Well, on the road it's on, it's not a main road. It's like a secondary sort of road. I could feel just the sort of heaviness came into my chest, and I thought, oh God, like that horrible kind of ugh. And they were like, "What's wrong?" I was like, "Oh, I just feel this. Ugh, I don't like this. There's just a yuck kind of. I can't put my finger on it. I can't even explain it." And we got up the road, got closer, and then I was like, "Oh, okay, I see. Oh shit, okay. If it's this bad, like half a mile down the road, I'm dreading going in here. Like,
Oh,
Yeah, so it was grand. I mean, it was fine, but yeah, the second time around, yeah, I walked in, and I could feel her, I could feel pricks all over me the minute I walked through the door. I could feel the pricks all over me. I could feel the eyes burning, and no matter which way I looked, I could feel them on me, that way. So
that's really
walked
disgusting.
every inch of the place, and I was said in every room, "Fuck you, bitch! Fuck you, bitch!"
So was it a female? Was this the elemental one? Because I know it's been seen as a woman, hasn't it? That then morphed into a beast.
Yeah, well, she presents as a woman at times. I definitely get a female sort of energy off it, but it could be anything. There's no rhyme or reason to it. I think it's it must have been whatever it took while it was in the physical world and in our world. Do you know that way? Because it did actually exist here at some stage. I want to say it worked in the castle, like maybe a nanny or something. I don't know why that keeps coming back into my head, like some sort of a nanny, or something to do with the children anyway, which wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, there was also, I think, a little girl that fell from one of the turrets or fell from the roof, and
Yes,
there
I
was
heard
just
about that
yeah,
dancing girl.
there was so many things that happened in that castle. As I said to you, I mean, they took 2 crate loads of bones out when Sean bought, when not the guy before Sean, when he bought the castle. The oubliette was
Yeah,
the opening that was up in the bloody chapel, the very top. It's a weird place to put an oubliette in, God's church, but however, they put it there. And yeah, when they were renovating the castle, there was 2 huge cartloads of just human remains, but like not bodies as such, because they were all gone by then. It was just the bones. So if you can imagine how many bodies that must have been to fill up 2 cartloads of bones. Yeah,
oh, am I still here?
you are. I can hear you.
Yeah, something really weird then. I just tried to join in the chat and it's making me like go out and it's saying I need to sign into stream. What the hell? I don't know
Oh, I
what
have
the hell's
no
going
idea.
on there.
StreamYards has changed. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been on StreamYards, and I couldn't tell you how long, so I have no idea. Hey
Just
Sheila. Hey
because
Lily.
I've noticed then Lily's child, it's Julia who comes in mine. Hi Julia.
Oh, hey Julia, how's it going?
Change your name. Hi Sheila.
Hey
Sorry.
Kay.
And this is why
Um,
I'm in. I can't get in to join the chat. So I'll try
yeah,
again.
no, I can't either. So yeah, I don't know, and I'm afraid if I do, I'll be cut off. That kind of.
Yeah, you
Um,
probably will do. Let me have a go at it and I'll see if I can see
okay,
if I
we're
can.
like the blind leading the blind here, lads. I don't do enough lives to kind of keep my head in to see what's going on. I'm terrible, really. I really should.
Yeah, and I've not done them for so long either, but I don't. Oh, hang on, it might. Oh, it's let me do it now.
Oh, there you
That's
go. You're in. You're in. But yeah, so that was Lep. Lep was yeah, it was a crazy, crazy night. Did you see the Charleville Castle one that I sent?
I
Did
did.
you,
I did.
yeah, that was pretty cool.
Interesting. Yeah, because that's not far from you, is it?
No, that's not too far. It's about an hour and a half drive. That's an amazing castle. That is an absolutely amazing castle. It's huge. Like it's absolutely huge. I don't know how many sets of staircases there is in that place. There's just so many. Whereas Lep is just tiny. It's a tiny little castle. Like there's one turret, one set of stairs up, and well, there is another set, but they're sort of all broken and whatever. Like that one just gave me a nervous breakdown looking at it. I was like, get away
God.
from the stairs. And
Well,
then
that was
go,
like, is it Castle? But oh God, what's the one in Transylvania? The oh, Dracula's castle.
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
they
yeah.
had some little, they had some steps. A ghost hunting team went up, and they were like, it wasn't even like proper steps. It was a complete derelict area of the castle with
Yeah.
no safety guards, and they could have fallen over the cliffs because, as you know, that castle's up on the cliffs,
Mm,
not just,
yeah,
got attacked while they were up there. These two investigators, something, a spirit, attacked them both, and one of them nearly ended up going over the side. And you
oh,
could hear the recording because the cameraman was like on the lower level
my,
recording these guys up the top. Very frightening stuff.
that's terrifying. Yeah. I mean,
Mm,
like the thing that really freaked me out, I think, up in the bloody chapel was the fact that there's no like there's windows, but there's nothing in them. There's no glass, there's no nothing, and there's nothing to stop you from falling out. And they're pretty long and tall windows. If you got a small little shove from the inside, that's it. Show's over. Like,
right.
um, and I was terrified of anybody standing next to near the windows. It just freaked me out. I was screaming at people, get away from the windows, get away from the windows. I just had this fear. And then like it made sense because, somebody was thrown through the window, stabbed first and then thrown through the window. The priest, his brother murdered him up there. He stabbed him and then threw him through the window. Like so, like there's just been awful, awful, awful things that happened in that place.
Oh, gosh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not good. And yeah, and we want to go and watch it. We want
yeah.
to
Have
see
to
it.
go back. It was great.
Bleeding crackers. But anyway, well, I am. While you've got a few people in, I'm going to jump down just because my head's pounding and I need to get a butty or something. I don't want to eat while I'm
Oh, you
Well,
poor
crack-
thing.
yeah.
You
Oh,
poor
oh
thing.
well, self-inflicted. I don't expect sympathy. I'm just rough as a bird's ass.
Well, I'm going to give you sympathy. I pity you. You poor old thing.
Thanks. So yes, I'll pop down. But I just noticed Julie said she thought I'd gone off YouTube. I've not been on Julia for months. I've had quite a long break, but I'm kind of back. But yeah, glad you tuned into Wiccans. Right, gonna jump
You
down.
better be back or a murderer. We miss you. We miss you.
Thank you, sweetie.
No, well, look, if you do go live tonight, great. If not, I understand. Maybe go live tomorrow night, and then we'll all be there.
I'll see how I get on. I'll see how I get on.
Hey, bro.
Okay, okay. I'll see you down in the chat in a sec.
All right, chick. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. So I suppose we better talk about that C word. Ugh, Christmas. Is everybody started or whatever? I'm not so bad. I've kind of started a little bit. I've posted a few things away, but yeah, I think I'm nearly organized this year. This is highly, highly unlike me. I know I'm probably forgetting a few people, which I generally do every year. But that's okay. I'm not going to see them until the new year, so that's all right. I can get away with it. But yeah, Lep Castle. I suppose I'll explain it maybe a little bit better. I hope that you can hear me because I know the weather is really bad where I am, and the wind is messing the signal up. So I hope you can hear me properly. I was a part of a different team of paranormal investigators a good few years back now. Um, and we decided we would try Lep Castle. So off we went. I can't remember how many. There was, I think there was about 14 of us. So away we went, and I was really excited about this. I was dying to see Lep for years and years, and we finally got there. Um, just little things kind of were started during the day. We got there in the morning and we were setting up and kind of getting cameras organized and then figuring out where we were going to do, start off filming, what we were going to do, where we were going to do, all that kind of thing. And like we were shooting it as a TV show rather than as like all these guys go in with their GoPros and they're running around, and we weren't shooting it like that, and we weren't shooting it with big lights and all that kind of thing. Um, it was really good, and it looked fantastic on camera. Anyway, we'll get to that bit. But so yeah, so we got there nice and early. We were setting up, and I remember when the girls came down, and she had a lovely big scratch right across her face. She didn't even feel that she got it, and there was like little tiny little dribbled rivules of blood running down her face, and I was like, where did you scratch your face? You scratched your face? And she was like, what? I said, you've got a scratch on your face, it's bleeding. And she was like, oh no, don't tell me that, don't tell me it's starting already. I was like, look, you may have done it and not even noticed it, because we were moving a lot of equipment around. We were helping the camera lads bring the gear up and down up the stairs, and lights and whatnots. And yeah, so it was very busy. Setting up is very, very busy, and it's hard, especially when you have to go up castle stairs, because they're pretty chunky and you're carrying very heavy equipment. So that wasn't wasn't pleasant. But anyway, we got it all sorted out, and just weird little things would happen. Nothing that anybody really took notice of, but it all just sort of accumulated, and we all added it up later on and was like, okay, we should have seen the writing on the wall. Everybody stupidly was saying, oh, I wish something had happened to me, or I wish something had happened to me. And I stupidly said the same thing. Oh, I hope I see something, or I hope something happens to me, or I get an experience or whatever. And yeah, I I got an experience that I could have done without. But yeah, it's definitely one of the most haunted castles in the world. Definitely in the top 10, if not the top 5. Um, yeah, well, castle, yeah, I would, as location, it has to be in the top 10. If I suppose if you're going against, asylums and things like that, but if you're just kind of counting castles, yeah, probably the top 5. Um, yeah, I mean, when things start going wrong, things start going wrong. Well, I remember we went up to the nursery at one stage, and we were there and we did a little session there. And as everybody practically just had left, and it always happens when I'm practically on my own or on my own. um and I hate that. But uh was this Clap or was this Charleville? I keep getting these two cross wires. No, 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 this was actually Charleville. I'm lying, it was Charleville. And I may as well finish this anyway. We were upstairs and we were in the nursery in Charleville, and we were moving on to the next room of importance, I suppose, or activity. And I just got this really weird feeling about the right wardrobe, and that there were like just two little doors that were built into the walls, so they didn't look like wardrobes, like. But so I just, for some reason, I darted over to the right wardrobe, and I opened it, and I was like, like I was waiting to see something terrible, but there was nothing there. I don't know why I got such a fright, and I was so terrified, but I had to open the door at the same time. It was really, really weird. Um, Anyway, we'd done a little bit more of a shoot and came downstairs, and we were talking to the owner's daughter, and it seems that that used to be her bedroom years ago. And she was stuck in the wardrobe for 4 hours until somebody came and let her out. And I was saying, was it the right wardrobe? And she said, yeah, it was. How did you know? And I said, I just had a really weird thing upstairs. I don't even know how to describe it. So this is Charleville Castle I'm chatting about now. But when I initially got there in the morning, it's if you haven't been to Charleville Castle, I would recommend anybody to go to it, because it is absolutely beautiful. And if you go, I think it was around March, in or around March we went. The entire forest is covered in bluebells, and it is just so beautiful. The trees are ancient. I mean, there's forests there that have never ever been touched. The trees are huge. They grow in all sorts of mad directions and waves, but it's just the whole sea of bluebells underneath the trees, where it was just beautiful, and the smell and everything was fab. Anyway, got up to the castle, and the owner's daughter was just giving me a walkthrough, so I had an idea of what was where and all that kind of thing before everybody arrived. Oh, Sheila, sorry, me and my brother are wanting to visit a good medium. Strange things been happening. lately, and we're wondering if someone is trying to give us a message or something. It more than likely is Sheila. Yeah, more than likely. Look up Angie Freeland. She's brilliant. And she's in the UK. Herself and the hubby Keith, they kind of live in Spain for a few months, and then they go back to the UK. But she travels quite a lot for work. But yeah, definitely look up Angie Freeland. She's amazing. Um, where was I now? What was I talking about? This is what happens to me. I get sidetracked. So yeah, I was talking to. Okay, somebody remind me where I was in that story because I've forgotten. Oh yeah, she was walking me around. I was doing the walk around. And as we walked into this one little area, it was like a little hallway behind the stairs off the main hallway, because as I said, this house was huge. This would have been, I suppose, the living quarters upstairs on the third floor. We were walking in, going towards the library, and I just had this unmerciful pain on my jaw, just really bad pain on my jaw. And she said to me, "You okay?" And I said, "Yeah, it's just my jaw, just a really, really bad pain in my jaw." Um, and walked into the library, and she was like, "Oh, okay." She said, "There's only a couple of people that get that," and she said, "You're obviously one of them." And I said, "One of what?" And she said, "What side?" And I said, "My right side." I think it was my right side anyway. Anyway, I told her what side was hurting at the time, and she was saying, "That's little Harriet." Harriet fell from the top floor all the way down. They were having a party, and she was leaning over the railings or the banister to see if her friends had arrived, and she leaned over too much, and she fell. She fell all the way down. Poor baby. Yeah, and she died, obviously. So that was what I was picking up from there, which was very bizarre because I had never had a spirit put things like that on me before, which was weird. So I thought, okay, so we're in for a good night. But then we walked into the library, and I just thought, wow, it was nearly electric in there. The energy, it was really weird. It's this round room, and um, I just felt that there was something weird about it, and I was like, but there's another way. Or I don't know. I just kept saying to her, like, what's the story with the bookshelves? And she was like, what do you think is wrong with the bookshelves? I was like, I feels like there's supposed to be another door, and there was one, believe it or not, behind a bookshelf that led down to the dungeons. So I was on the ball there. But yeah, I couldn't even start to describe the energy in Charleville Castle. It's not bad. It's not a bad energy, not all of it, but some of it. Yeah, the lower down the levels you go, I mean, especially when you go down to the dungeon. But it didn't really bother me too much. I did manage to get a picture of an orb that I saw with my eyes, my as they say, the naked eye. Mostly people pick them up on camera. Which I'm always a little bit sort of doubtful of, because it could be a number of different things. It could be dust, it could be insects, could be glare, it could be anything, you know. But this I saw this big ball of light coming through a wall where the altar, where that they found the altar in the basement. The basement got flooded, or I should say, the dungeons got flooded. Um, and they were down there trying to, you know, do a job on it, trying to clear it out. And the generator lives down there too. So anyway, they part of a wall came down, and behind the wall they found this what looked like a black magic altar. Like there was skulls on the wall and all sorts of things, like human skulls. And yeah, it felt quite dark. All right. And while I was, because the dungeon was flooded and the generator had leaked into the water that was there, we were walking on pallets trying to walk around and see it. Um, you know, the fumes were quite bad, so we couldn't really stay too long. We couldn't hang around. Um, so I was down in the very end one, and one of the lads left a light there, and he went back to get more equipment. So I was just standing there on my own, and I had a torch, and I saw this big ball of light just come out of the wall, and it was floating up and down and up and down. And I just stayed really quiet, and I grabbed my phone out of my pocket, and I took a picture of it as quick as I could, because it just then sort of went through another wall, and I just caught it before it went. And yeah, that was pretty cool. That was amazing to see it with the naked eye, as well then as to get a picture of it, because if you know anything about this kind of stuff, it's like the first manifestation of spirit. But our medium, Angie Freeland, had a very hard time down there. She had a very rough time. She just couldn't wait to get out. She felt sick. She felt, she was feeling or hearing or experiencing some of what some people went through down there. So yeah, she just couldn't wait to get out of it. Plus, for health and safety, we couldn't stay down there very long. The fumes were pretty bad, but in all honesty, I could have stayed down there on my own for quite a while. I was okay. But yeah, I had I didn't have any protection going into LEP with me. I just decided I'd just, yeah, I'll be grand. But no, doing the second one, I think I had so much around me that nothing could affect me in any way, shape, or form, which was yeah, which was great. But I kind of missed a little few bits and pieces of it as well. But yeah, definitely Charleville Castle is definitely a beautiful castle to go and visit. You can just call up on spec and they will give you a tour. There's always somebody there to give you a tour. There's I mean, there's some of the most beautiful places, beautiful rooms in that castle, and some of it is still the original paintwork that that was there from whenever the castle was originally done. They have never painted over and never needed to, which I find fascinating completely. Um, yeah, so I mean that was quite interesting. There's the red bedroom is just off the what did they call that room? Was it the breakfast room or something to that effect? Now, mind you, this breakfast room is like a huge ballroom. There's two fireplaces in it. It's enormous. And then straight down the end of that, there's a doorway, and then there's a little corridor, and there's another staircase, and then just through another door, there's a bedroom, and it's a circular room again, and then that would be, I suppose, the bottom of that turret. And it's red. It's not quite a brick red or a red, but it's red and it's kind of gold, and it's fabulous, and a huge bed, and yeah, it's absolutely fabulous. One of our cameramen slept in there that night. Bless him, he was so tired from going up and down all these stairs carrying all the equipment. He just conked. I was saying to him, did you feel anything happen? He was like, no, went out cold, too tired, didn't care. He said he heard a few things, but he was too tired. He just went out cold. He didn't give a damn. But yeah, so that's that. That was, oh, how do I always end up talking about these places? So yeah, but listen, if anybody is interested in doing Charleville or Lep, leave a message or leave a comment, and yeah, we'll definitely gather up a group and go, because I am itching to get back. I am definitely itching to get back. I mean, apart from them being, massively historical and quite interesting as a place in itself, but just all the other stuff that goes on. It's yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting spot. So that's the story. So really, what I was coming on this morning was just to warn people about posting off your parcels. If you're buying presents to go overseas from Ireland or actually anywhere, it wouldn't be any harm to check your post office website and just to see what they have banned now from being posted overseas. Internally is fine. I can send anything within Ireland, but not outside. So just save yourselves the hassle of going out buying presents, coming back, and then realizing that you can't send them. Just do a quick check online first. Okay, other than that, I don't really have a huge amount of that and to waffle on about. Yeah, the fat man is coming very soon, as my dad calls him, the fat man in the red outfit. Yeah, my granny used to call him Santi the robber. He rob you of every penny. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't really have too much to say. Just wanted to say hello to everybody and a quick catch up. Yeah, that's it really. Unless anybody's around, they want to come up for a quick chat. I think I'll drop the link again. Um, oh yeah, just drop the link there if anybody wants to come up. I will. I am quite pissed off at the way COVID and Mel has been treated. I'm not going to lie. I'm very, very, very fucking annoyed about it. Um, I'll try not to swear because it's the time of the year, really, isn't it? Um, yeah, I am very annoyed about it because he doesn't deserve any of the crap that people are throwing at him. It's not fair. And Mel hasn't done a thing. She's done nothing to anybody, and if you don't like her, that's fine, but there's no need for some of the things that she's been sent or comments that's been made about her. I mean, they have been disgusting. I mean, for people to think like that, there must be something wrong with your brain to start with, and we've a fairly good idea who it is. Hey, AGM, how you doing? um I've a fairly good idea who you are. You're not that, you're not that clever. Let's just say that. But some of the comments that I saw on Mel's channel were absolutely disgusting. I mean, you should be just arrested for the state of your mind, the way your mind thinks alone. Never mind actually making those comments to people. Threatening her children, her son. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know. And just all the crap about COVID. I mean, it's not. I I really I can't believe the people who are believing these lies, and I cannot believe the people who are spreading them. I mean, jealousy is a bad color on you, ladies. It really is. It's not a good look on you. What's Mel's channel? Do you have a link? Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'll pop it in later on. When I come off this, I'll share Mel's. I can't do it now at the minute. I'll share Mel's channel later on. She's lovely. She's such a sweetheart. I'm mad about Mel. I love her to pieces. She's a dote. And, these people, the things that they've been saying about her, like what they've said about her son, oh, it's honestly, Sheila, it's gross. I'm not even going to repeat it. It's that disgusting. And that's not like me, you know. Yeah, I'm definitely not even going to repeat it. It's that bad. But I will drop Mel's link. Yeah, I'll drop her channel later on. But yeah, it's like, who has the time to, like, when they were in Mexico, okay, they went on holidays to Mexico, and they're having a great time. They looked like they were having a fantastic time. Place looked great, and I was like, oh, I'm well jealous. Look at the sun and whatever, as you normally do, when you're sitting in the cold and you see lovely people on holidays having a great time. And do you know what they did? They were trying to Google where they were to find out exactly where they were. I mean, how mental is that? Who even does that? I just thought it was all just, okay. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, seemingly there's two particular people, or maybe three now, that are banging this drum that he's this kind of abuser. And like, I really don't know even where to start with you. If he was such an abuser, why were you begging him not to, like, get rid of you? Why were you begging him to stay? Oh, no, 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 we can be okay. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Why were you constantly trying to get back into his good books, trying to get back, worm your way back in, if he was such an abuser? Like, don't talk shit. I don't have the time for people like you and the way you think. It's absolute fucking shit. And he's a good friend of mine, and I'm not going to have it. I'm not going to stand for it. Like, he doesn't deserve it. And especially when I think, Sponge, you knew what he was going through. He was up in the hospital. He was with his dad. Like, we were chatting quite a bit, because the man was so upset. He was so fucking freaked out. You had pushed him and pushed him and pushed him and pushed him. And now you're going to cry because he's pushing back? I don't think so. I don't think I saw what you sent him. I saw the horrible things that you said to him, about his family, about his father that was sick and actively dying actually at the time. I mean, and you think, like, that should be okay to say to people? What the fuck is wrong with you? So, well, I know what's wrong with you. You're as I said to you before, green isn't a good color on you, sweetheart. You know, I don't care if I get slated for this. As I say, I stand up for my friends, and I'll always stick by my friends, always. Yeah, and like, Mel is my friend, and COVID is my friend, and Sheila and Kiss and all the rest of you guys in my chat are my friends. So I mean, I'm definitely never going to have anybody speaking shite about you. So not going to happen. But yeah, that was all I can say is it was really disturbing. Some of the things that I've seen on Mel's channel. Now I don't know if she's deleted them all because to be fair, they were horrible. They were really horrible. Um, but I'm sure there's probably one, maybe or two that aren't. I don't know. You'll have to go on her channel and have a look. But yeah, not good. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but somebody who thinks about incest with their children, I mean, who, like, nobody in their right mind thinks like that. So that's telling me what your mind is like, and it's sick, very sick, and you need treatment. You need an in-hospital stay. That's all I'm going to say. There's something seriously, fucking severely wrong with you for even coming out with what you've said. Yeah. Anyway, we'll move on from that because I mean that I really couldn't believe what I was reading. The comment. Oh, Sheila, I'll have to tell you again. Oh, I mean, the poor girl. I mean, what's she guilty of? What, having a relationship with a guy that you had a kind of a relate. Actually, you know what? You didn't have a relationship. You talked on the phone. You didn't even FaceTime. You talked on the phone. Well, maybe one of you or two of you may have FaceTime, but like you talked on the phone, and this was somehow a great love affair. Get a bleeding grip. Will you wake up to yourself? Mel and Mel and Vid have a relationship. They have a proper relationship. They physically see each other, you know? Um, and you're all green with envy over it, and it's pathetic. Grow up. You're not 12 anymore. I mean, half yous are pushing 60. Listen, I'm no spring chicken myself, but like, I don't carry on like I'm a child in a playground, and that really, that's what your energy is given. Like, 12-year-old. Have you never emotionally matured beyond that? Because that's how it seems to me. You're pathetic, the lot of you. Anyway, sorry. I have to say something about that because I haven't really been on to say anything about anything. And as for Abe, yes, Abe is another one. I tried to listen back, but my mic or whatever on my phone wasn't really great, so I couldn't really hear an awful lot of what I was saying. And I don't know if Abe was able to hear what I was saying when we were on vids, but what I did say was I asked Abe, had he ever been assessed? I didn't say mentally assessed. I just said, had he ever been assessed? And he lost his shit. Like, he went absolutely batshit crazy. Um, and there's very good reason. The man refuses to listen to you. He will not let you speak. When you do speak, he speaks over you. Um, so it's impossible to have any sort of conversation with the guy. Um, yeah, so it's yeah, I'm not going to be up on a panel with Abe again because the guy just doesn't understand what it is that you're trying to say to him. He's And I know this because sometimes somebody has to go, give me a little bit of an elbow and go, no, no, this, and I'll go, oh, right, okay. So, sometimes I miss things, I miss cues, whatever. So I recognize that. And I see that because he genuinely just doesn't get it. You can talk till you're blue in the face, where he's just going to just not get it, and it's kind of sad because, there's a lot of people and there's a lot of help and, there's a lot of support. But, if he's so angry about things, he's just not going to be able to see what it is anybody's trying to say to him. So anyway, there's that. And yeah, Abe, I do take my personal information very, very seriously, and so do my country, and so does Germany, and actually so does the EU. So I would tell you now, if you have any kind of a portfolio, which I know there's a couple of you on YouTube that think it's your God-given right to start collecting information on people for whatever reason, I don't know. But yeah, Dropbox is full of people's personal private information along with IP addresses and their family members. You're fucking sick. You know that? You people are fucking twisted. I'm gonna say it again. You're twisted. It's not necessary. It's actually illegal, and I don't care where you are. Actually, especially if you're in the UK and you're gathering information on people, that's illegal. If you're inside the EU, that's still illegal. You're like, what you're doing is seriously, seriously messed up. Like comments from years ago, you saved them just in case. What the fuck is wrong with you people? I tell you what, and okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but these women and men that do these, they're very, very lonely people. And in my opinion, they probably haven't had a good ride, a shag in years. So my advice to you would be, put down the laptop, put down the phone, go outside, find a partner, and have a good ride for yourself. That might put a smile on your face. You know, I think you're all badly in need of sex, a good ride, cheer you up for Christmas, if nothing else. Fuck's sake. It might give you a different view on life, so you're not so fucking twisted and nasty and whatever it is that you do with your information. You're just very, very weird people. Okay, so I wasn't planning on coming on for long. Where's my crazy Terry Asso? Where is he? Terry, where's my mad Terry? Sheila, exactly. They sit at home, bored, lonely, and thinking of it. They do. They absolutely do. I know. Yeah. I just find it very bizarre that people spend all their time looking at people they don't like, can't stand, screenshotting everything that they say or they do, or downloading their videos. I mean, I'm sorry, you don't get my time. I don't ever think about you until I bring a subject about it up. And the only reason I'm thinking about you is because I was talking about Vids and Mel. That's it. You don't get any of my time in my head or anywhere else, you know? But yeah, it's a very sad, lonely existence you people have. I mean, you guys have families. What are you doing? Seriously, you guys have families. Would you not spend them with them? Like, or even try and interact with them? Oh, but yeah, some of you, your families don't want anything to do with you. Yeah, I did hear that. Well, I can't say I blame them, really. Can you? I heard that, Sheila, I heard one particular, there's a cockroach that uh certain family members don't want anything to do with her. Well, I can understand why. Nasty, vindictive, treacherous little sod. I won't say anymore because I could and I won't. Anyway, that's that. But yeah, I've just this whole platform is just getting worse by the day. Just for the things that people are allowed to say and get away with is um is horrible. And especially when it pertains to their family members or their children, I just it you know and then lying about family members and lying about children, it's like, I really just, yeah, sometimes I just have to walk away. I yeah, can't put my head into it. So there's probably a load more I'm forgetting to say, but I'm looking around and I realize I've a load of stuff to do here as well. So I'm not going to stay on too much longer. But yeah, so that's it. Unless anyone's around that wants to come up for a quick chat. Sheila, would you like to come up for a chat? Bored, lonely. You really have a great way of cutting to the heart of the thing, Sheila. Oh, hang on a second. I just dropped the link again, just in case anybody feels like having a chat. Actually, has anybody seen Rabbit Dog? I haven't seen if he's gone live. Hey Sharon, how's it going, chick? I haven't seen Rabbit Dog going live in a while, actually. Or have I just not been getting his notifications? Does anybody know? I haven't seen him around in quite a while, actually. I must shout my message and see if he's still bothering or what he's up to. Yeah, I miss, we used to have a great little community, little yeah, everybody used to just kind of, I mean, look, it Bam was Bam. I'm not gonna defend her and I'm not gonna bitch about her. Bam was Bam. I mean, she was like Marmite. You either loved her or you hated her, and I will feel my own way about her. I'm not going to go into it, but she created a great community of people. I mean, and only for her, I would never have known kiss. I would have never have known Sheila. I would never have known Cassius or Salty or um who else was there? Greg Man and Tom and Green Eyes and just all of us. I'd never have known any of these guys, and for that I'm always grateful to her for that because yeah, I've made some brilliant friends. Hiya, Sheila.
Hey, you all right?
I love your picture.
I know.
I'm not saying a word. I'm saying nothing. It looks like somebody we know.
It does.
When she's wearing her glasses. How are you? Oh no. Is she gone? The signal is crap today. Are you there?
Hello.
Oh, you're there. I hear you. I can hear you now.
I
How are you, chick?
was laughing. No, I've been shampooing bleeding carpets, and I want a cat's wretched up a massive fur ball about fuck it.
Oh
Because
no.
it's like
Oh,
they needed doing before Christmas, but it like made me force me to shampoo carpets. But yeah,
I don't have
it's done.
carpets. I have to fucking sand my floors, but I'm not going to do it before Christmas. I don't care. I was supposed to do it during the summer, and every time we went to go and get a sander, it was either out or it was broken. Or anyway, I'm not even going to get my head into it. It's fine. It'll be done. But like our floors, are where our staircase and everything is. Our staircase is in the sitting room, and you can't like if we're going to do it, we'd have to do it and then leave the house type of thing because we wouldn't be able to use any of the other rooms. Like if we sand it and then varnish it the same day. So it's a bit of a pain in the arse. But yeah, I'll get to it in the summer. It's a summer job. It's not a winter job because we have to move everything out of the room. Anyway, fuck it. Houses. I'm sick of them. Are you still there? Sheila, are you still there? Yeah, we got. Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you keep coming in and out. I can't. Yeah, you're there. Good. But yeah, so I'm going to wait until summer to do my floors.
Well, we've not had some good weather, and I didn't really want to do it because we've had frost and rain, but it's like just made me do it with furball. I thought, fuck it, I'll do it, and it's done now. But like you say, you've got to be careful because it's
Yeah.
best if you can leave it empty and just go out for a day.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to do that. Like we're lucky because I have French doors that goes to a little side garden off my sitting room, so we can probably throw a lot of the furniture out there. Um, and yeah, because it's wide enough to take most of everything. Then we can just, get at it. Like, but we're going to have to leave, and I'm just hoping it doesn't rain. It's Ireland. Hiya, Frida. So yeah, we're gonna have to pick yeah, when it's not going to rain overnight or early in the morning. So I hate having to do big jobs in the house because
I know.
since we moved in, it's been one thing after another. So I'm just kind of fed up with it now.
It's done. My tree's open. It's all decorated. So just
So
waiting for Christmas and then.
it's beautiful. You have your house absolutely gorgeous. You've done a beautiful job, shit. But then again, your house is always fabulous, for God's sake. Sheila has a beautiful home. That's all I'm going to say. She has an absolutely beautiful home. And like you could eat your dinner off any surface of her house, anywhere. It is fucking shining. It is shining. But yeah, she has a beautiful her Christmas tree and her decorations. Yeah, they're fab. You have though. You've a great eye, Sheila. It's lovely. Whereas mine, I just drag my tree out and throw everything at it and hope for the best. I know, I love our garden too. Our garden is beautiful. Yeah. I haven't really, yeah, I have to get stuck into mine this year now. Enough is enough. I wanted to let plants mature. So I really didn't want to go at them because they were quite young last year, and I didn't want to start snipping back and what have you. But I'm definitely going to have to do it this year now and kind of tidy them all up and get in and weed and all that malarkey. Actually, yeah, I have a really old lavender bush, um, and it's grown sort of quite gnarly now, and it's all twisted, and so I might actually cut that back. But I'm afraid to do too much in case I kill it altogether. Sheila, babe, I can't hear you. Are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, there you are.
I
Yeah.
don't I don't know what's up with signal. It's rubbish, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's the weather. The wind is like, it's really bad here today. I'm just looking out my window and we have roses blooming here now as well. The buds are opening up. It's weird, the weather.
God, in this weather. We had snow last week.
I know. Did you see how thick the snow was here?
It looked lovely. I don't like snow though. I hate it. I
Yeah,
like sunshine, but not
yeah.
cold.
No, I hate the cold. I do like looking at a lovely blanket of snow, first thing in the morning before anybody's out, and it's
Mm,
perfect and it's not walked on or marked and it looks so pretty. And then you let the dogs out and then there's
yeah.
blobs of yellow snow everywhere. Oh Lord. How are all your little kitty cats doing? Are they well?
Yeah, they're all fine. Well, she feels a lot better now. She's puked up that fur ball. But
Oh,
apart from that, they're all good.
oh
They're,
good.
they've turned into house cats now, though. They're,
Oh,
they're very rarely go. 4 o'clock in the morning, they get me up. They all want to go out in the garden.
oh my God, I choked them 4 o'clock in the morning.
But apart from that, they're just asleep all day, and they've turned into comfy house cats.
Yeah, well, why wouldn't they? Look at the pampering they get. Jesus Christ, can I be your cat? I'll just sit on the
Yeah,
sofa and sleep all day.
that's all they do.
I know, yeah. Get your meals handed to you. You know what I mean? Thank you very much. Yeah, they're like little lords and ladies of the manor.
They've took over.
Yeah, they're taking over your sofa, that's for sure.
I know, but they had it rough. Bless
Ah,
them.
and they're so cute. They're very cute little kitty cats. They're gorgeous. Yeah. Geez, I have no glasses on and I'm trying to say this is terrible. Uh,
I can't. I ain't got chat
I
on. I can't see chat, and I daren't press it because I keep
I know.
knocking it. It keeps going off anyway.
I know. Hey, Latoya, and I said hi, Frida. Sharon, I said hi to Sharon. Yeah. So what I was going to say something else to you there. Now it's gone out of my head. Would you come over? I'm sorry. Every time I look at your picture, I start laughing. We're going to hell. I'm driving the train.
Well, it'll be warm. It'll be warm in hell.
So anyway, would you come? Would you come to Left Castle with us?
I'd love to. You know, I'd love to,
Yeah.
but I have said I can't.
Get your daughter to mind the cats.
That's only she's gonna have to come over for a week or at least a few days and stay. Because I would. I it's I feel bad because they were stray kind of rescue cats. I don't want to leave them. I feel like I'm abandoning them, and I wouldn't dare put them in a cattery.
No,
You know
no, no.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like to
Listen.
me, they probably don't give a shit, but
No,
in
they
my
don't.
head, it's cruel leaving them. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I know. I know. No, cats don't think like that. They don't have that kind of thought
No,
pattern, as far as I know. But look, it's like if your daughter came. Look, I know you'd be so anxious to get back to them. So if you even came to Ireland, maybe for 2 nights, 3 nights maximum, would you be able to do that? Would you mind them for 3 nights for you?
I probably have to blackmail her and bribe her with something good.
Oh, good, excellent. I like it. Good, 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 good. No, do because like if yeah, then we'd need a night to decompress after the night we've had, and then you've probably a night that you need sleep because you probably won't be sleeping.
I hardly sleep now. I'm not
Oh,
really good at sleeping, so.
no, you need to get some Californian poppy seed tincture and some lemon balm L-theanine.
Well, I take supplements, magnesium supplements, and they make, mind you, they make you dream. You get the craziest, weirdest
Oh,
dream,
the
but they
magnesium.
do make you sleep. But I've been having some awful dreams. I've been having nightmares.
Oh, what's your
Yeah.
nightmare been about?
Oh, I can't say.
Okay, okay. Tell me in private, because
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by dreams. I love kind of figuring out what dreams.
It's part of the reason that me and my brother have decided we need to speak to a good medium, not these show mediums, because there's strange things that's been happening and also crazy dreams. That's
Oh,
worrying. It's worrying. We just want to know what's going off.
okay, okay. And it's coming up to Christmas and all that kind of thing.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
mm,
yeah. Yeah, oh no, I'll definitely have a chat with you. I'll definitely have a chat with you privately about that. I've been fascinated by that for years, because I've had dreams since I was a kid, and they always came true, you know. And I remember even as a small kid saying to Nan, "Nan, I had a dream last night." Oh Jesus, don't tell me, I'm terrified of you and your dreams.
no,
Used to freak out like. I remember for some reason I dreamt of there was a football match, a really big football match, and I don't watch football really as such, do you know, that way, unless there's a
no,
team playing or whatever. Um, but anyway, this particular day I woke up and I said, Dad, I had a very bizarre dream. Say it was Spain and Italy or whatever, and they won two to whatever it was. So off he went down. He said, "Okay," off you went down, and backed it. And Dad doesn't back, you know, he's not a gambler. And yeah, it won. It came through. He was delighted with himself. He said, "Now, will you ever dream of the lotto numbers for me, please?"
wow. See,
It's,
that's a good dream. But
yeah,
these dreams are a bit disturbing. Because it involves family members. We're a little bit, you know.
okay. Are the family members passed or are they still here?
Oh
Hello.
no, it's like from dreams about my mum and dad.
Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
weird.
Okay.
We want to kind of know what they mean, if you know what I
Right.
mean.
Okay. Well, they're probably just coming to you to visit you. And anything that's scary in a dream, unless you know what it symbolizes, it can mean the quite opposite, you know. It doesn't have to be the scary thing you think it is. It's just the way it's manifesting in your dreams. So yeah, definitely we'll have a chat about that afterwards and figure it.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because sometimes people wait, oh my God, I had this awful dream and, you know, I died or somebody died or this awful thing happened. I'm like, yeah, but that it doesn't mean that somebody's going to die or that person's going to die. It means that there's a whole new change of life for them, or they're going down a different path. They're ending maybe one type of behavior or pattern, and they're leaving it behind and they're starting something new. So, you know what I mean? It doesn't always mean something terrible, but they can be little things that'll be little warnings or whatever, like maybe about your health.
mm.
It
Well,
would,
that's it. We just want to know
yeah,
some kind of interpretation, see what they mean.
yeah, it'd be interesting definitely to hear about it. Obviously, as I say, we won't do it live here. We'll have a little chin wag off here, and you can tell me. But yeah, no, I've always found dreams just incredible. Like, you know, the information that you can get from them once
It's
you know.
all of a sudden. It's not something that I always do or I've done a lot. I don't really dream, and if I do, I don't remember them. But these have been that vivid and all at once, and then
What?
other things have been happening too. So it's like
Okay. And how long ago has your mum and dad passed now, Sheila?
my mum. It's a year, February.
Yeah.
Mid three between them both my mum and dad. It's been 4 years
Okay.
between both of them.
Okay. Okay. And are the both of them coming together in your dream or individually or
No, at different times, different
Ah,
dreams.
okay, okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, okay, definitely. Yeah, we'll have a chat. We'll definitely have a chat about that. But yeah, I mean, dreams can be so powerful because they can feel so real at the time. You can really
Yeah.
feel you're in it.
And well, they feel real, and not only that, it's when you wake up, and that second that you wake up and you realise that they're not here. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's crushing. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
I know when Nana and Grandad went, I used to dream of them quite a lot. Um, and then yeah, just for those few seconds, you wake up and you go, oh no, and you're back to reality. That it was just a
Yeah.
dream. Yeah, that is sad, but yeah, I mean, like people say that you're not supposed to dream in color. I do. I dream in
Yeah.
color. Yeah,
Yeah. These have been in colour.
yeah.
Strange.
Oh, that's quite interesting. Maybe something's awakening in you. Maybe there's a little Wiccan awakening in you.
I doubt it.
Yeah,
Doubt
you
it.
never know. Stranger things have happened. You honestly, you wouldn't believe stranger things have happened. But did you hear Kiss talking about her story about up in Scotland? I'm dying to hear about this. Some woman.
No, I missed beginning because, like I say, I was shampooing carpets. Just sat down, and I saw you alive. I thought, oh shit.
Shampoo and yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, she was saying that the way she does a lot of things about the dog man and all that kind of thing. She was
Mm.
saying that there was a woman attacked up in Scotland, and like the police are trying to say now that it was like a badger, but she was saying there's no way that it was a badger that left her in the state that she was in. So I'm dying to hear the story now. I can't wait to hear it.
Is
um
she gonna go? Is she doing a live?
well, she's too hungover today.
Oh,
The two
she's
of
been
them
out
last,
on Raz again.
yeah, the two of them last night had a good old sup. I mean, I'm just sick even thinking about what they drank, but they had a lot. There was more than one bottle of nice things finished off last night. So yes, the two of them are in pain today. So I don't think it'll be tonight, probably tomorrow. Again, she gets her inside sorted out. Poor
What
thing.
are we on? Oh, it's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, and she used to always do it on a Friday, didn't she?
She used to do a quiz night, didn't she? First Friday of every month.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her quizzes were hilarious. I mean, they were really, really funny.
Yeah, but I mean, you do get the favouritism and the cheating ones.
Don't you? Yeah, I know.
Same as all
Oh,
quizzes.
yeah, I know. And whereas I could swear blind I was for so many times, no, you weren't. I'm like, "Oh, fuck, this is rigged. This is fucking fixed. Fixed." So now my answer to everything is Bob Marley.
Well, I'm always first on my phone. I'm first, and
Yeah,
then
me too.
I know, freaking
Yeah.
thing.
And she'd know whatever comes up here on mine. I'm like, oh, feck off.
Yeah, but she just picks them. She picks a favourite.
I think she does. I think she does. Yeah, you're. Do you know what? You're spot on. She does pick them at random. Who's my favorite today? Who's my little pet today?
Yeah, that's it. I know.
She's a wagon. I won the first, and she called me a clever.
I think what
You
she's
are a
doing
clever
is
bastard, Karen.
every quiz she's going to make sure that one of us wins and takes it in turn, so she goes down as all. That's what she's doing.
She probably has a list with dates and everything
Yeah,
in her phone.
she's very calculated. Yeah,
Oh, Brian won on the
we're
first of
on to her.
third. Yeah, we're on to you, Kiss. No fooling us anymore. We're on to you. Yeah. Have you got a Dropbox of information? She's probably got a Dropbox with all our information, who won what and when. Oh, naughty, naughty, naughty Kiss. But yeah, so that's it. Are you in the middle of shopping? Are you doing your Christmas shopping yet or no?
I've done it all.
Ah, feck off.
I've done it all. Even cats have got their presents. I haven't wrapped anything. I've not wrapped anything yet, but Christmas present shopping's done. Decorating, house trimming up is done. Food shopping is ordered. Whether
Oh,
whether everything comes as God knows.
right, okay. I haven't done
No.
it. I need a couple of more presents, and then I have to put the decorations up. That's the next thing. The weekend, I'm doing that. The weekend, I'm putting the decorations up. The weekend.
I don't know why I always panic at Christmas. I like to get it. It's strange. I want it over and done with.
I'm
But
the same.
then again, I'm early with trimmings, but it's because I've had a few days doing naff all. I thought I'm going to get it done just so it's done, not because I'm giddy. It's Christmas.
I
Think, well,
know.
that's done. That's done. It's like a tick box,
I
and then
know.
it's over with.
And then waiting to take it down. Do you
Yeah.
know?
Oh God. Can't
You
wait to take it down. It's usually day after Boxing Day, my lot comes down.
Oh no, my nanny had never let us take them down till
It's
this.
down before New Year. Can't have tree and trimmings up for New Year. It's a
Oh
different
no,
holiday.
no, my granny would have a coronary. You have to leave it for a little Christmas. Was it this? Is it the 6th or the 8th of January? You had to have.
Well,
It was.
mine's gone up before time and they'll come down before time. So
Yeah, well, no. So I just because Nana used to do it, so that's when you grow up doing it a certain way, you kind of keep to it. I think, don't you? But what I was going to say something to you there. Now it's gone out of my head. Do you know every year it's getting worse and worse trying to figure out what to buy people for Christmas? Like
uh,
my dad and whatnot. I genuinely don't have a clue what to get them. He doesn't need anything. He has everything.
I
You
think
know,
men are hard to buy for. It's just aftershave, socks, and smell it. They're really hard to buy for our men
I know, and I wouldn't
compared
mind.
to
He has
women.
tons of it. He has tons of smelly stuff. I don't know. And if I buy him another jumper, he'll probably hit me with it. I don't know. I think yeah, I'll probably just ask him because yeah, I'll ask. Anyway, I think I will, I think I'm going to call it a day. I only came on for a quick hello. I didn't
Well,
really
I missed
start.
beginning. I missed start, so I will go back and see what I
Oh,
missed.
nothing really. I actually even muted it for a minute because I was talking to thin air. So I muted it for a minute, but yeah, no, I just wanted to come on and say hello. Brian was supposed to be knocking around because he said, "Oh, after 12." I said, "Okay, after 12," and he never even showed up. You just wait.
Brian,
You just
Brian
wait.
said after 12, didn't he?
He did, yeah. And I said, "Okay," because I was going to go on much earlier.
The
Um,
bastard.
yeah, I know. Yeah, wait. You just wait. You just wait. I'm going to throttle you.
He promised to sing a Christmas carol as well. I bet that's why.
That's it. That's exactly why he didn't turn up. It's
Mm.
shit. Do you know what we should? Kiss was talking about doing some sort of a game show with songs where people had to sing songs, like even just a line or two of the songs. And do you know that would be hilarious to do it closer to Christmas.
Hmm. Yeah, it would.
It
Yeah.
would be. So you'd have to like jump on panel for a second, do your little bit of a song, and then hop back off.
I don't mind that. It'd be fun. I don't
Oh
mind
no,
that.
it would be. It'd be hilarious. I'm delighted to see you, Frida. No, I'm definitely going to have to get back into it and doing the lives a bit more often because, yeah, I've just not been sort of. My head hasn't been in the game. I've been busy girl, but that's okay. We've all been busy though. Yeah. Okay. Well, Sheila, I'm going to get off this thing and let everybody get on about their day.
Hmm.
Thanks for coming up and having a chat with me, Sheila, and thanks, Kiss, for coming up and having a chat.
No problem.
It was lovely catching up.
I don't know what else to talk about, really, to be
I,
honest with you. I've just been busy and then sorting house out.
I know it's the time of the year, though, isn't it? Really,
Mm.
like everybody's just busy, caught up in their own lives and trying to catch up with themselves. I know. Back to work, I must go, unfortunately, but never. Well, no rest for the wicked, as they say. Okay, I can't hear you, Sheila. I don't know if you're gone or not. But listen, thanks to everybody for coming in and listening to me waffle with nothing very much to say. But you're all very good for popping in. And thanks very much. Thanks very much for coming in. See you all soon.
Okay. Thanks, Wiccan. See
All
you
right, Jake.
later.
See you later. I'll talk
Bye,
to you
love.
soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.